If you'd like to make your credits a little bit fancier and have them scroll, there are some pre-made tools for doing that. We're just going to use the keyframe method, just like we did with our pictures. So what we'll need is to be able to see more. So I'm going to go to 25% and use my arrow here to select my text box, and I'm going to make it bigger. That's going to allow me to increase my font size. So it's a little bigger. I really think it's pretty bad when a URL goes to 2 lines. So change the font size of the individual parts as you need to keep it all as a single line for each one. You'll also notice this went to 3 lines. I'm going to reduce the font size on that one a little bit too. So it just looks like that. Now if I go to the very beginning, I can't see the text that I'm trying to keyframe. We also want it to be on the screen for a second before it starts moving. So notice I'm being cautious with where I'm going to start my keyframing. I'm going to click on Position and Scale here, and I'm going to go to the end. Again, not all the way into the dissolve. I want it to come to a stop and then dissolve away. I'm going to take that and I'm going to change my position. I'm just going to click on the number and scroll it to the left until I have Amazon.com, which I know is my last one. Yep, that's the last one. And I'm going to go right there. Now, I did scale, but of course we don't really want to change the scale. It's a little choppy, but it's not going to be like that in the video. It's going to play perfectly smoothly. It goes a little fast. There's not that much time in the middle to really look at it, so I just extended it. But of course, when it hits that keyframe right there, it's going to stop and just sit there for a while. I want it to go slower, so by giving it more time to get there, it doesn't have to hurry as much. Let's watch that again from the beginning. Fades in. Keyframe says start moving. Comes to a stop and fades away.